Okay, so in this tutorial, we are going to look into the filtering the data, that how many methods we have to filter a data in the Google Sheets. And some of the methods in the Google Sheets are actually very cool, that you cannot disturb some other person if some other person is working on the same spreadsheet, and you can filter the data without disturbing that person, and you can do whatever you want to do. So let's check this. Okay, so here I have the data. This is a dummy data. Let me show you what you can do with this data, or how you can filter this. So first option we have for the filtering, that is the simple filter that the Google Sheets already have to filter the data. So this is the option to create a filter, and after that for each menu you can apply the bunch of other things, and you can also do the filtering. So if you have highlighted some of colors, some of the values with some of other colors or different colors, so you can go for the filtering by the color. But if you have also some of the conditions, so for example, if the date is before and after, text ends with, so bunch of other stuffs that you can also do, or also you can do with the custom formula also. So this is the one part of the filtering. The coolest thing that I like about this filtering option, that you can create some other filters, the multiple filters. For example, if you are working on different reports on a daily basis, for that you have to filter the data multiple times, and that filtering the data will consume lots of your time. So it is the best option to create the multiple filters and simply put the data, just select the right option for the filtering, and boom, you are go. So let's check this how we can do that. Okay, so let me zoom this one so you can simply see it in a clear view. So go in the dotted button, and but by the way, this I have zoomed this one, so that's the dotted button over here. And when you will be working in normal, so that will be the option for the create a filter. So simply go in the down arrow and create a new filter view. Okay, so that's been created, and it is the filter name 1, and the range is this. You can change the range also, and also here's the setting. So let's see first the name. So if when you are looking your data in this way, so no other person will be disturbed first of all, because these are the temporarily view. These are only for yourself, not for any other person. So for example, let me rename this as the sales price. Okay, so I will not change the range because my range is this, and if you want to change your range, then you can also do that by simply clicking over here. So also in the, well, let's see what is the setting. So you can rename this, you can update the range, as I have already told you that you can also do it from here and renaming it from here. You can also duplicate it, and if you don't need this filter, you want to create some other filter, then you can also delete it. Okay, so let's say here in the filter view, if you can see that you have created a new filter view, that is the sales price. So every time when you will select that filter, that mode will be activated. So for example, for the sales price, I will be filtering by a condition that the sales price that should be greater than 50 should appear here. Okay, so it's okay. Let me do this again. That is greater than 50. Greater than 50 should be here. Okay, so here you can see we have only the large amount of transactions. The below than the 50 will not appear over here. So for example, if I will remove this filter, so it's none. Okay, because if you want to create a filter, you have to select the data. So I'm not selecting any data. Let's say I have put it over here, and I'm going simply over here and selecting the sales price, and it already give me that view. So in that case, you can create multiple filters to basically attaining your, or to achieving your reports in a quick way. Okay, so next option is that we have is the filter formula that you can also use to filter your data. So for this, you can also, not disturbing any other person who is working on this data or looking into this data, you can create a new tab in this spreadsheet, and after that you can apply different filter formulas by creating different tabs. So after that you can select your data whatever you want to do. I'm simply going to give you the demonstration that how you can use it. So simply write the equal filter, and after that there is two things that you have to consider. One is the range, that is the data, and after that what will be the condition that you are looking for, and you can apply the bunch of multiple condition as well. So okay, so let me select my data that is over here. I need this data, and after that the condition should be the sales price, the same again, the sales price that should be greater than 50. Okay, so not take the sales price, let's do this first, and after that you can see that there is no value below than that 50. And also this is the same thing that you have achieved from this option, that is the creating a filter. So this is the same thing, and this is depending upon you what you want to use. All right, so let's move on to the third option that we have for the filtering the data. That is basically the slicer that you can also add for filtering the data. Okay, so simply select the data, and after that, selecting the data, you have to simply go in the data and add a slicer. Okay, so when the slicer will be added, you can do bunch of things here. You can first have to select what is slicer for. So what from this column where you have to apply. For example, I want to apply it on the total sales. So the total sales, and after that you can also change the data ranges that you can also do with the previous two filters as well. And also for this formatting, you can also do this one. For example, this is total sales, and I will write only the sales. Okay, so you can also change the font, and you can also change the font size, and same as with the background colors and the text color as well. Right, so let me write it here just like this. So whatever you want to do, you can do with the slicer and its formatting. So let me bring this here. So when you click over here, this is the same window that you have seen when you were applying this option to create a filter views. So this is the same thing that you can filter by condition, filter by values, but there is one thing missing, that you have advantages on that filter, that you can filter it by color. Right, so let me check this one by here. So the price should be greater than 1000. Okay, and this should be okay. Okay, so when you will see that this is working the same as it is. So that's it for today. I hope that you have learned from this tutorial, and if you have learned, please do like, and also don't forget to share your questions and also suggestions in the comments down below. We will see you in the next tutorial. Until then, take care, good care, and keep watching 5 Minute Session.